Have you ever felt a place calling your name softly at first, like a distant whisper, until one day you realize it has grown into a voice you can no longer ignore? For many travelers, that voice belongs to Mount Rinjani. Rising proudly above the island of Lombok in Indonesia, Rinjani is not just a mountain. It is a world unto itself, a realm of ancient legends, breathtaking landscapes, and raw natural power. And for those who seek both adventure and peace, it offers an unforgettable journey. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine standing at the foot of a towering volcano, its summit hidden beneath drifting silver clouds. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of damp earth and wild grass. Somewhere nearby, a river murmurs over smooth stones. It is the sound of nature untouched, nature alive. This is where your journey to Rinjani begins. As the trail climbs higher, the sounds of the lowland villages fade away, replaced by birdsong echoing through the forest canopy. Sunlight filters through the leaves in golden beams, painting the path with shifting patterns of light. Every step feels like a passage from one world to another. Monkeys occasionally peek through the branches, curious but cautious. Wild orchids cling to moss-covered trunks. And the deeper you go, the more you feel that Rinjani is not just a place you visit, it is a place that welcomes you, surrounds you, and holds your attention completely. After hours of trekking, the forest begins to thin, and you find yourself emerging onto open savanna. The landscape changes dramatically. Rolling hills covered in tall grass sway like waves beneath the wind. The sky opens wide, an endless dome of blue stretching across the horizon. Here, everything feels bigger. The silence is deeper. Your breath becomes slower, your thoughts quieter. It is in this moment that many travelers first sense the true magnitude of the mountain. But the greatest reward lies ahead. As evening approaches, you reach the crater rim. The sun begins to sink toward the horizon, painting the sky in layers of orange, pink, and violet. The world grows still as if holding its breath. And then you see it, Lake Segara Anak. Nestled inside the vast caldera of the volcano, the lake glows like a sapphire gem surrounded by walls of ancient stone. Its waters are impossibly calm, reflecting the sky in perfect mirror-like clarity. In the center stands a small volcanic cone, Mount Barajari, known as the Child of Rinjani, a reminder that the mountain is alive, always creating, always changing. Standing there on the crater rim, watching the final rays of sunlight dance across the lake, is a moment that travelers carry with them for the rest of their lives. It is a scene so striking, so unreal, that it feels like stepping into a painting. Many describe it as one of the most beautiful sights they have ever witnessed. Night falls quickly at high altitude. As darkness embraces the mountain, the sky transforms into a celestial ocean. Thousands of stars glitter above you, so many, so bright, that it feels as if the heavens have descended. The Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of light. And in the cool night air, with the silhouette of the crater before you, you realize why so many who come to Rinjani return again and again. Here, nature reveals its grandest, purest form. The next morning, long before sunrise, you begin the final climb to the summit. The trail is steep and challenging, made of loose volcanic sand that slides beneath your feet. Each step requires determination. Each breath feels harder than the last. But this struggle is part of the Rinjani experience, a test of spirit as much as endurance. Then, just as your legs begin to feel heavy and your mind drifts, the horizon suddenly brightens. A thin line of gold appears at the edge of the world. The sky shifts from deep blue to glowing amber. And before you realize it, you are standing at the summit 3.7 to 6 meters above sea level, on the roof of Lombok. The view is breathtaking. Below you, the island stretches out like a vast green tapestry of forests, farms, and villages. To the west, you can see the outline of Bali and the majestic peak of Mount Agung rising through the morning morning haze. To the east, the ocean sparkles beneath the newborn sun, and far below, nestled within the crater, Sagara Anak reflects the sky in quiet brilliance. In that moment, all the effort, all the challenge, all the sweat becomes worth it. You feel light, almost weightless, as if the mountain has lifted the burdens of daily life from your shoulders. You feel powerful, alive, connected to something greater. You stand at the top of Rinjani, and the world feels limitless.
But Rinjani is not only about the summit. On the journey down into the caldera, you discover an entirely different world. The path descends to the shores of the lake, where warm natural hot springs bubble from the earth. Travelers often soak in these mineral-rich waters to relax their muscles and reflect on the adventure. Surrounded by towering cliffs and the gentle sound of water lapping at the stones, it feels like a sacred place, one that heals both body and mind. Local Sasek people believe that Sagara Anak holds deep spiritual significance. To them, the lake is a place of purity, a site where rituals are performed to honor their ancestors and give thanks for nature's blessings. When you sit by the water's edge, you can feel this sense of reverence in the air. It reminds you that Rinjani is more than a tourist destination. It is a living, breathing part of culture and tradition. As you journey back down the mountain, the landscape shifts once more. The air warms, the grass thickens, and eventually the forest greets you again with its soft green embrace. The trek ends where it began, but you are no longer the same person. You leave Rinjani carrying something different, something quieter, deeper, a memory of beauty, so profound it stays with you long after the mountain fades from view. Mount Rinjani is not simply a place to visit, it is a place to experience, to feel, to remember. Its beauty is not gentle or predictable. It is bold, majestic, humbling. It challenges you, inspires you, and rewards you in ways few places on earth can. And as you leave, you may hear that whisper again, the one that first called you here. Except now, it is no longer distant. It echoes inside you, a reminder of the mountain's promise that beauty exists in its purest form, waiting for those brave enough to seek it. That adventure begins the moment you decide to take the first step, and that Rinjani, with its towering peaks and shimmering lake, will always be ready to welcome you home.